Hello. Nice to see you again. I think you are still mute, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
I cannot hear you. Okay, so can you say something?
Can you hear me?
Microphone.
My microphone is okay. I do.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so welcome to the Spreadsheet concept and application. So in this class, you will learn about Excel. Okay. I will share my course syllabus. So this is the course syllabus. You can also see this in the Google Classroom. Did you join the Google Classroom? Okay, you did join. No, Gloria, you did not join the Google Classroom yet.
I just did.
Okay. Yep. Very good. Okay, so the material is in Google Classroom, so you can see on your own in the classwork. Okay. The same as last semester. This is the class and consultation hour. So if you email me, please put Excel in the subject so that I know this is from you in this class. Okay. This is my WhatsApp and my Facebook, so you can always contact me anytime. Okay. I expect maximum 24 hours of delay if you contact me. Okay, this course provides discussion and practical hand-on experience using Spreadsheet as generic and easy-to-learn tool for data storage, organization, and analysis. Okay, so unlike last year, so I will add several more capabilities here, such as Excel iteration, solver, and a little bit about VBA, Visual Basic Application Programming. If we have time, if we still have time. So the VBA is optional. Next is, this is what you will see. Upon the completion of this course, okay, you should be able to use Spreadsheet to manage financial and business data. You should be able to work with formula and function, and you should be able to create a professional looking worksheet. You should be able to create chart and graph. And of course, you need to use, you should be able to use Spreadsheet for data analysis. I will teach you Excel iteration. This is like a secret weapon for me. So you will see later. Okay. And you will also learn about data tables, scenario manager, solver, and then import data from one to another. And of course, a little bit about macro or VBA. So this is the course outline. Okay. First, we will learn about the spreadsheet and so on. And if you look at the Google Classroom, I already put several slides there about functions. Okay. And also, we will learn about code-seek data table scenario analysis, query filter, sorting, and so on. And then after midterm, probably we will start to go to a pivot table and charting, and then solver, okay, iteration, and then VBA. So, are you okay with this, or you want something more? You should tell me.
Okay.
I think this is too easy for you, bro. You already learned Python, so this is like going back to. Okay. Anyway, this is very nice. So, okay. So, most of the readings And the slide I put here is come from this 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 books. Huh? So the first one is mostly from this book. Anyway, I don't have the 2019 edition, but I have the 2010 edition. VBA, you can use any books. The third book is mostly about solver. Okay. And I have my own Excel tutorial in Revolut. You can search about it. Okay, so presentation is 10%, very big. Okay, so please be active in class. Midterm is only 10%, finals is 20%, assignment is 20%, so many assignments. As usual, the midterm and finals and quizzes are multiple choice, open book, open everything. Okay, so the project is very big, so 40%. Okay, what is that? So the same as last semester. So the quiz is to design to test preparation of you. Okay, and I hope you can read the slide before the class. Okay, the assignment usually practice problem solving, and I will use Fibonacci weight. So in the beginning, it's very low weight, and then at the end, very big weight. Okay. The practicum, you can put all your comments, your discussion in class, and claim it on your own. Okay, and at the end, we will accumulate the points and normalize based on the most active students in the class. Okay, so important is to put your total recitation point on top. Okay, but I will not count all your claim. I just see it and then put the based on your claim. This is honesty system. And what is the project? The project is to generate a spreadsheet system. So to solve a real world. What real world problem you want is up to you. Okay. So I can give you several examples. So for example, I have a spreadsheet. Okay. Share screen, whole screen. Okay. So if you go to my website, so if you look at this, okay, I sell several tutorials here. Actually, what I sell is not a tutorial, but the Excel. So here, for example, I sell the Excel, okay, of queuing system. This is pure Excel. Okay, so it's just pure Excel to give the graphics to optimize a queuing example. Okay, so say ASP decision tree. This is all the example of say market basket analysis. All of these are spreadsheet. Okay, spreadsheet system that when they buy this, they can use it to solve a problem. So you can create your own. So I don't know what problem you want to solve, or basically you just create a system. Yeah, very simple system is fine. But challenge yourself. Like I was pleased with your performance last semester, so please challenge yourself. Okay. So either you use pure spreadsheet, or you use Excel iteration, or you can use macro, or you can create an Excel add-ins, okay, for a certain article capability to solve certain problem that you want to define on your own. Any question about this? So here are only 3, so grouping is only 1 student per group is okay. Individual. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, forming the group is all individual, so I will pass this one. Okay. So please give me the project ideas. What do you want to do? Probably by next week. Is it okay? You can brainstorm and then give several ideas. That's fine. Okay. And then you presented the demo version. Okay. And then the second presentation is your refined demo version. And then the last one, you need to do testing for your working system, and the system must work very well. Okay. Final report is just the code or the Excel and the documentation user guide how to use. If you are planning to sell it, so show your income that you sell it. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Of course, the system must be submitted, okay, to be tested. This is the report. So specification, user guide, design document. What kind of model do you use? Analysis and testing. And then, yeah, the role is no need because you are individual. So just write it. Okay. So as usual, you will present several times. Okay, so again, no late submission. Please submit it on time. And if you miss it, you can submit until the end of the semester, okay, before the final exam, but minus 1% per day of delay. Yeah, it's practically you don't need to submit. Anyway, so at least 48 hours before the final grade submission to the department. Usually I give you 2 days after the final exam. I will post the grading, right? And then if you accept, it's okay. If you don't accept, you can protest during those times. Okay? And if I already put all the grades of yours in Excel, it would be fair that I said I will not accept any change after I submitted your grade to the department. Right? So this is the common ethics, so it's fine. Okay, any question about the course syllabus, or if you don't like it, we can change. This is like our agreement. Is it okay? Okay, so let's start. Yeah, okay.
Can we drink water? Like if you want to drink water.
You can drink, you can eat, no problem. So this is common ethic during the real class, not during the online, so no problem. But please, if you have cell phone, please silent it.
Okay.
So no cheating because the exam is open anyway, right? I hope you don't cooperate, but there is a cooperation during the class, okay, that we can do assignment together. And then no plagiarism. If you cite or get from someone else, just put the source. That's it. Okay. Just be honest. As simple as that. Okay. Okay, let's start with the real course. The real course will be Introduction to Spreadsheet. Can you see it? No. I share it. Okay. This is just blah blah blah, but I need to do this. Okay, what is spreadsheet? So spreadsheet is a computer application, okay, to organize, to analyze, to storage data in table. Okay, so you have data that you enter in a table, you already know spreadsheet anyway. So each cell may contain a numerical value or text or formula. So three things, either numeric, text, these are data, or formula. The formula usually automatically calculate. Okay. You can set whether it is automatically calculate or not. Okay. And then it will display value based on the content of other cell also. So something like this. So if you have a text, okay, and you can also have a number. So let's open the Excel. Okay. So if you type text, okay, you say this is a text. This one is number. So what's the difference? The text will be put in the left and the number usually put in the right. Okay, so you can also put numbers, but actually a text by putting quote. Can you see it? The quote. And then 1, 2, 3, for example. Then you can get the text. So, okay, so if one, say I have 3, 4, 5, this is numbers. If I have numbers, if I can add, right? I can add those numbers. But if it is a text, what happens if we add? Oh, Excel is automatically convert this text into number. Yeah. So another way is to put double quote. Double quote. What happened? So then this is a real text. Okay. So if you put the real text, of course, you cannot add with numbers, right? Until here you have question, no question. You know it already. Okay, next. So in the history, the word spreadsheet means bookkeeping ledger, okay? So the columns represent the category of expenditure and then the payment. So the basically spreadsheet is a kind of paper, very big paper, okay? Ledger in early days, in 1950s, okay? So it's very big paper for ledger, for financial. Okay? And then based on that ledger of the financial, they created the software. Okay, this is the early days of what is this, Supercall maybe. After Supercall, there is a Lotus 1, 2, 3. What is 1, 2, 3 there? Yeah. 1, 2, 3 mean 1 is spreadsheet, 2 is charting, okay, 3 is macro. So that's what they call as 1, 2, 3. Okay. After Lotus, so there is a Quattro Pro. So in 1980s, I started to learn Supercall, and then I changed to Lotus, and then learned Quattro Pro, and then teach that in the course. And then I changed to several other versions of a spreadsheet. And finally, nowadays is actually Microsoft Excel is dominant in the world. In Apple, there is another spreadsheet called Numbers. And if you don't want to pay Microsoft, So LibreOffice is also free, and including Google Spreadsheet is also free. Okay. But among all of this, I think Microsoft Excel is dominant because of the solver, pivot table. Okay. And so LibreOffice cannot do this solver. Okay. And the same thing, Google Spreadsheet, the solver is not that good. Okay. Pivot table also cannot do well in other version. So Excel is still very dominant in this case. So the cell, okay, so a spreadsheet consists of table, okay, of cells arranged into row and column. So the columns are normally represented as letters A, B, C, and so on. The row are numbers. So let's go back to the Excel. So you see this Excel, right? So the first column is A, B. Okay. After Z, you will see AA. Right? So if you go to N, so this is the very big spreadsheet, you will see the last column is, what is that? What is the last column?
XFT.
XFT. Okay. XFT. So, and what is the last row in Excel? The last row in Excel is
1,048,576.
okay, good, very good. So this is the exam question, very easy, right? Okay, the exam question is, what is the last row in Excel? Okay, what is the last column in Excel? Something like that. Okay, so a workbook is one file. The terminology, okay, they call it workbook. You see that book one, that means workbook. Workbook is one file. A workbook consists of many worksheets. So this is sheet one, is worksheet one. So you can add a new sheet. Okay, this is worksheet two, and so on. Okay, and of course you can rename it. Okay, so you can rename, for example, task one. Okay, and this one is task two. Of course, you can also move the task one, task two first, and so on. Right? Okay, go back to the slide. So the key feature of spreadsheet is actually the ability for the formula to refer to the content of other cell, okay, which in turn to be the result of a formula. So the ability to chain the formula together, it is the one that gives what is called spreadsheet power. Okay, this is the main important things in spreadsheet, that you can use formula and then another cell using another, the formula will have a chain of formulas. So in programming language, this is called functional. Okay. Functional paradigm. That means it's a pure function, actually. Each cell is a pure function. Okay. So debugging is very easy in pure function. So to make that formula, one replace a number or the text with a cell reference. So to create a formula, you use equal, okay, and then you type the formula, and then you use the reference. The reference here, for example, if you put equal 5 times C2, so the C2 is the reference. Okay, this will produce the result of multiplying the value, whatever value in C2 with number 5, right? So a cell, you can think of a box that holds a data. Okay, this can be a value or a formula. By convention, the formula begins with equal, but you don't need to. You can also put plus. Okay, let's try that. So this is example. I have 1, 2, 3 is a number. Okay, again, 4, 5, 6 is a number. So you can put equal this cell reference F4 plus cell reference F5, right? So this is the result. So now this is my input. So I will put yellow usually as my input so that I know. And I will put say different color like orange. This is my output. Okay. So then if I change my input, whatever it is, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, then automatically the output will change, right? So there is no debugging necessary in this case. Automatically change. What I want to say. So you can also change this. Instead of equal, you can also put plus. The result will be the same. Okay. Excel will add the equal by itself. Okay. So there is a danger. One danger is called circular reference. What is circular reference? It's a formula, okay, that visits its own or another cell more than once in the chain of calculation. This will create infinite loop. That's why it's an error. Okay. Usually this is unintended. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. So how to do this? I will put 1, 2, 3 here. Okay. And I will add this one, okay, plus myself. So I'm here in H5, okay, and I add with myself. You see the reference here? What will happen? Generate error. So the error is say there are one or more circular reference where the formula refer to its own cell, whether directly or indirectly. Okay. If you click OK, okay, at the bottom here you will see circular reference in H5. Can you see that? Okay. Now practice on your own. Can you create a circular reference and then share it to me? I should give you. Okay. Go ahead. Just practice to create a circular reference so that you know the error. Show me the error.
Yes, it's easy to do that. I've like accidentally done that multiple times.
Okay, good. Livy, Joy, no problem. Okay,
All good.
Pancha, can you solve that problem of circular reference?
Yes, we just have to unselect the cell that refers back to itself. Right.
Livy, can you make it? Make it.
Oh yeah,
You can get the error.
yeah. It cannot refer to itself. To the
It
Okay.
gave out the result 0, right?
Yeah, I give you whatever numbers then. Can be 0, can be anything.
I
No.
don't use numbers. I use like string, like text.
Okay, okay, good. So now I will give you a secret, okay? This you cannot see it anywhere. Okay, I will show you something. Okay, I will create a new sheet. Okay, let's go back to cell A. Okay, I will create a new sheet here. So I will say initial value.
Sorry, sir, you are not screen sharing yet.
I'm not in screen sharing, sorry. I will share my screen. Okay, so I create a new sheet, okay. I'll name it initial value. So I will put 1%. Or I can put 0, whatever number. Okay, and then I will put counter. Can you follow? Can you do it exactly the same? Okay. And I will do exactly the error that you just did. Okay. Exactly the same thing. So initial value I will put yellow so that I know this is my input. Okay. And the counter is my output, so I will put orange. Okay. So what I will do, I will just add this plus myself, right? Right? This is just exactly what you just did, okay? And it will create error, circle reference, right? But it's already, Excel is already telling me circle reference, so it's just put the circle reference in A4 and then 0, okay? This is exactly what you just get, okay? What's the difference? The difference is now I overcome this without error, okay? So what I will do is I go to File, okay? Check this, Option, okay, Formula, okay? And then check this one, Enable Iterative Calculation. Check, and then put this one, maximum iteration is 1. Don't forget. Can you do it? Once you do that, click OK. Okay. So now the error is no more, you see? Okay. So what will happen? What happened is I press F9. Oh, sorry. Okay. Initial value. Okay. So let's if I press F9, nothing happened, right? So what happened if I put this into 1? Ta-da, become 1, right? Okay. And then what will happen if I press F9? Oh, become 2. Press F9 again. Oh, become 3. Press F9 again. Oh, become 4. So I create a counter. Can you see it?
Yeah, so it's like a loop in Python.
Yes, it is. So you can create a loop, okay, in Excel using iteration. You can create double loop, triple loop, whatever you want using Excel iteration. So this is how you program Excel. Is it nice? Or can you make it? Okay, you show me that you make it.
I can share my screen.
So cool.
Okay. Here, can you see my screen?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so this is also a loop, right? So I can just F9. Oh,
Press
and
F9.
that's the,
Oh,
yeah.
very nice. Yes, very nice. Very nice.
So because this is also referencing this, and so wait, hold on. This is referencing the B3, and
Yes.
this is also referencing back to A3. So
Correct.
yeah,
Very nice. Very nice. So now you see you can create a loop. Okay. Excel. You will say,
Yes.
no, look, well, there is, but it's hidden. Okay, not everyone knows this. Okay, Livy, go, share your screen.
Okay, wait.
Did you make it?
Yeah, wait. I will share my screen.
Okay, press F9. Oh, very nice. Yes. Hooray. Very nice. Joy. Show me. You did it. Very good. Okay. Press F9.
I need to activate my. Oh, no. Because every time I press F9, I go to lock screen.
FN, F9.
F9.
Alt FN and then F9.
Yeah.
It works. This one is referring to my name. Then I add the cell itself. So I now have a long list of my name.
Mhm, mhm. The counter, can you make it?
Oh, it's here. This one, the counter.
Okay. Okay. It works, right?
Yeah.
It keeps increasing the number.
Yeah, the number keeps on increasing.
You did it. Very good. Okay. So with this, you already learned Python, so you know this is the iteration. This is the loop. Okay, but of course, manual. Huh? In Excel, you do manual loop. Okay. You need to press F9 every time, but that's okay. Right. So now I will show you. I will demonstrate for you something. This example. Okay. So just to give you something that make you think. Okay. So this is my formula of solving a partial differential equation using Excel, pure Excel. Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
No, sorry. I will show my screen. Okay, this is called a Server Automata. So you look at the formula. It's very simple. Just that. Can you see the formula? Okay. It's very short formula. Okay, I will just randomize here. Okay, I will show you. This is the partial differential equation in diffusion. Okay, so this is the diffusion parameter. So look at it. First step, it will become like that. If I press F9, okay, it will become, can you see the animation? Wow, right? It's not changing.
This is using circular reference.
Correct, exactly. Using circular reference, because basically once you know how to do a loop, you can do everything just like in Python, but now you can do it visually. Okay, this is another example. So I will give you another, I don't say this. Okay, I will give you another example. Oh, just to lure you to think, oh, I can do this, I can do that, okay? This one. Okay. I create a control cell. It's basically just 1 or 2. Okay. And I create a simulation board here. Okay. And there is an obstruction that I can set. And this is a simple force field. So just number from small to large. and this is the real computation. Can you see it? Okay. And if I start with this, okay, and I press F9, what will happen? The agent will start to move. Can you see in the simulation board? The agent will start to move. Okay. But, okay, I will come back to 0, meaning the agent will come back to 0. Okay. But suppose I have this obstruction. Okay, so I will put 0, 0 here. Can you see it? Okay. What will happen? So I will put 0 one more. So the agent is rather stupid. Okay. So I started again the simulation. The agent will move. Can you see it? The agent move. Okay. Can you see it? The agent move again. But after that, it's stupid. It just moves like that. It's like a clock. Up and down, up and down. Okay. It's not smart at all, right? Okay. Okay. Now, what I did is to overcome this. Okay. So what I did is I created 2 loops now. Instead of 1 loop, I create 2 loops. Okay. Okay. So in these 2 loops, the first loop, the control is just delete the cell. So the first loop is I delete this one. So what will happen? If I delete this one, okay, the force field will be computed. Okay. So you look at the force field. Can you see? It started to compute. Can you see that? The force field will start to compute. This is the first loop. Okay. After that, of course, I will do the second loop. Okay. The second loop, now look at the simulation board. Okay. Look at the simulation board. Now the agent is pretty smart. Can you see? The agent can go overcome the obstruction. Wow, can go up. Oh. Then can go down. Wow. Can find the best path by itself automatically. Very smart, isn't it? Wow. This is what I mean by creating a system for your project. Okay.
So our project needs to be something like
Something like
as
that.
complicated as this, like
It's
this.
not. This is actually not complicated at all. If you look at the formula, it's nothing. See, it's just a if. No, it's very short. The formula is very, very short. Okay. Okay. So look at the formula. This is probably the longest formula. Yeah, I use all the index and so on. We will learn this in this course anyway. Okay, I will give you background, small step. Okay, eventually you will be able to do all of this. Right? Okay, so okay, you will say, oh, this is in Excel, but this is a prototype. Whenever I do a research, okay, I started in Excel first. Can you see it? I started in Excel. Why? Because Excel is so easy. I can see it. I can see the formula, right? And then I start in Excel. When I do it in Excel, finish, and then I do it in Python. Okay. So what happened is Excel is a very good tool, okay, to create something very fast. Okay. This spreadsheet, for example, I just do it in probably 30 minutes. Not really big. Okay. Once you know it, it's easy actually. Okay. If I do it in Python, probably I will take 1 hour, but in spreadsheet, it's just 30 minutes. Very fast. Okay. So, you want another example? Another example. Oh, Game of Life. Did you know the Game of Life of Conway? Check in Google. Conway Game of Life. Okay. Google it. So here is a little bit complex, so I created, but so this is the control. Look at the formula, it's just like that. And the real formula is here. Yeah. Again, look at the formula, it's not that long, isn't it? Okay, not that long. It's just one line. Okay, that's it. And then, so I will just delete this, Control cell, and then press F9. Wow, you can see that it's starting to animate. And getting bigger and bigger. So, and it's all depends on your initial value, okay? And you can create a animation like this in Excel. So, nice. Okay, and there are still many more, okay? Okay, I will close this one. Don't save. Another example, I use this for, okay, this is the CA. Again, I can create a maze. So I'll start with random, right? And if I create it, this one I will show you. Wow, it's create a maze by itself automatically. And if you look at the formula, wow, it's just one line.
Is it always gonna be different, sir, every time you are
Oh, yeah, because it's you randomize, so it's always okay. I'll randomize again. Okay, and I start again. Always different. Okay, so this one, another one. Okay, I start with random, right? And this one is dancing line. Yeah, I will show you. It's with the similar to puzzle a while ago, so the maze, but this time is always moving. It's dancing forever. Forever. Okay. In fact, I after this Excel, I put it in MATLAB. Okay. I run it for several days. It doesn't stop at all. Is it okay?
So can you create a video in Excel? Like if you
No.
think about it, we can.
No,
No,
no.
only animations. Like
Animation, data analysis. Remember, the spreadsheet initially is only table. You can do anything with table, but of course you cannot create video. If you want to create video, you use Python.
okay.
Okay, Py movie. You can use a Py movie in Python. You can create video. You can edit video. You can do many things with it. Just pip install Py movie. Okay. So again, Excel is not really very powerful as real programming language. Okay, but this is kind of useful for prototyping. Okay, very fast and no debugging. Okay, no real debugging. So remember, if you already know doing programming, and then the hard part is actually in the program is debugging, right? In Excel, you don't really need to do much debugging. Okay. This is the nice thing about it. And you can see visually. Yeah.
Sir, I have a question.
Go.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, please.
So if why is wait, let me type and then I enter the number, all the number that I use.
Okay.
Okay.
This is because you use Excel iteration. Okay. So if you use Excel iteration, all the others will be affected. So this is the danger of using Excel iteration. So when you use Excel iteration, please make it only one purpose, because like the whole spreadsheet is just for one purpose. If you combine, then it becomes a problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can I get a pause for a while? Okay, for a while. Sorry for that. Okay, let's continue. Okay, with the spreadsheet. One thing that very important in spreadsheet is anchoring. Okay, anchoring means you lock the cell. And this is very basic spreadsheet. If you know anchoring, you know spreadsheet. Okay, if you don't know anchoring, you don't know spreadsheet. So this is very basic, very important. Yeah. The formula in Excel, when you copy, okay, it will always change by itself. Right? So there are 4 possible anchoring. One is no anchor. So look at this example is 5 times C1. Okay? Or you anchor the column. So 5 times $sign of C1. That means the column will not change. When you copy, the column will not change. Okay. The third one is anchor the row. Look at the $sign here. 5 times C $1. Meaning 1, the row 1 will not change when you copy. Okay. The last one is you anchor both column and row. Okay. In this case, you see, okay, when you copy, C1 will not change. Okay. Let's practice this in Excel. So I create a new sheet. Okay. So I'll just put any numbers here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And, sorry. And then this one multiply by 5, right? So this one means no anchoring, right? So suppose I have any numbers here I can set. Okay. And if I want to copy, you see, when I copy this, okay, this is referring to E4. Can you see the formula? Okay. And when I copy this, automatically this one will change to F4, right? Automatically will change to F4. This is will change to G4. So this is no anchor, right? Now, suppose I change this with anchoring to both sides, E and E4 here. I put anchor of both E4 only. Okay, and then I copy this, what will happen? The result will be different. Why? Because now the result, okay, the E4 will not change, right? You see that? The E4 will not change. Okay, that's why whatever I do, it now depends only one cell here. Okay. Now, suppose I have a number here. Okay. Now I want to copy this. Okay. And if I copy this without anchor, what will happen? Is 0. Why? It will give you a bar. Right? It will give you, you see that when I copy this, it will give you the reference of above that cell. Because that's exactly what Excel thinking about it. Okay, so how if I don't want that? If I want to referring not above, but beside in the left, what I will do. So in this case, I will change the E to D, okay, D7 in this case. Okay, and I copy again. So then this one will become changing to the left side. Right? I think you know this already. So anchoring, is there any question about this or no? No question.
So why is it using $sign? Because sometimes like in keyboards aren't all the same, right? Sometimes like in the British keyboard you don't have $sign, you have pound sign. Does Excel change the $sign to pound?
No. Even in this keyboard, you have $sign. $sign is in
Yeah, on number 4, right?
well, yes, above the number 4. $sign is like agreement. So this is happened before Excel, okay? During Lotus, during Supercode, they already use this $sign as an anchoring way. So it's like an agreement long time before Excel. So until now, I think all using $sign, not the pound sign.
Yes, okay.
Probably the first developer was in the US. Yeah. So I hope you understand the anchoring. Okay. Now what happened is, now I have a now I want to add, okay, this is the yellow I will put. I want to add this yellow and this yellow. Okay, as an exercise, can you do it? I want to add this plus this, and then I will copy. Okay, should be correct, but this is incorrect. You see, this one is not the yellow, right? It's referring to the left. I don't want that. Okay, for your practice now, okay, I want to refer, for example, in here, I want to make it, when I copy, I don't want that, I want this plus this one. So my point is, you create just the yellow part, okay, this one, and then any numbers you can put there, and then you create one formula in one cell only here. For example, this one plus this one, like that. Okay, and then you copy to all, create a table, and then the formula must be yellow plus yellow. Yellow of the row plus yellow of the column. Okay, this is your practice now. Can you do it?
So the formula have to be all the same actually.
Just one formula in one cell, you copy to all. Okay?
Okay.
You cannot, I don't want you to type all the cell, okay? Only one cell. Okay, that's the challenge, okay? I thought you know encoding already, so you're supposed to know this. Hey, I forget to record. Oh, I'm recording. Okay, good. Okay, come on. So once you finish, you share your screen.
Only we type the formula, then it's this times this, right? This plus
Plus,
this, right?
yes.
I think I hope. Wait, I'll share
Okay,
my
sure.
screen.
Okay, go to the last formula and press F2.
F2.
Yes. Save. Okay, very good. You did it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just have to anchor one of them, right?
Correct. So
Only the column or
you need to anchor
row.
the column and you need to anchor the row. Okay, very good. Super. Okay, Livy, sure. Papancha, you did it?
Yeah, I've done it. So this is basically, wait.
Okay, go to the last column and last row.
We can see.
Yeah, and then F2. Very good. Okay, very good. You did it. Yeah, easy, right? Livy, come on. I want to see your work.
Yeah.
But we can use anchoring as like a VLOOKUP, right? Like as a, if we lock it, then it's like a table.
Later, we will discuss VLOOKUP.
Okay.
Okay, I have one slide, just VLOOKUP. Okay. You're too advanced, Joy. Come on, Livy. Okay, go to yes and press F2. No, still not correct. Not correct.
Oh,
So what you will do here, okay? Go to this referring to B6. Okay, press F2. Okay, so it's referring to B6, but you anchor the B, right? You are not
You
supposed.
should anchor the 6.
You should anchor the 6.
So I put it with
No. You remove the dollar sign in front of the B, the dollar sign in front of the 6. Yes, and then you add dollar sign before A. Yes, and press enter. And then you copy for Control V, Control C, Control C, Control V. You Control C there, and then you highlight the whole things.
but it's not working.
You just use an arrow key. First, you Control C there. Okay, and then no need to use mouse. You just use arrow. Okay, to the left and to the down. Shift arrow. You press the shift and then arrow key. Yes. Yes, down. Okay, and then Control V. Yes, you did it. Okay, so now go to the last row and column and press F2 to check. Yeah, you did. So I hope you understand the meaning of anchoring here, baby. Okay. The one that you anchor, you see that is 6. 6 means the row 6. Row 6 does not change. The one that you anchor A, right, with the dollar sign A, meaning A does not change.
Yeah. Before I mistype it, so
Correct.
I put the
Correct. Yeah. So I hope you understand that. Good. Shall we continue? Okay, anchoring is finished. So you read again. I put it in the slide. If you don't understand, please read it again. I don't want to read this. So next is to practice spreadsheet for say financial analysis. Okay, I hope you can do. You want to do this or not? Or this is too easy. You create okay. Let's do this. In Google Classroom, there is data there I provided. US laptop sales. Can you download that? In Google Classroom, here, can you see this is the US laptop sales? You can download this. Okay. So, okay, let's download this. I will download this. Okay, so this is a text file. Okay. So, how to download?
You have to open it on a new window first, and then it will show you to download. Yeah, like control, click right click, open new tab. Yes, and then it will have download.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the download. Okay,
Mhm.
so download. Okay, so I download it. Okay, so you go to, I will remove that. Save. Okay, I will create a new spreadsheet. Okay, I will close this one and save. I create a new one. And what happened is I will open that file. Okay, I just download it. Oh, where is it? Download.
It's a TXT.
Oh yeah, that's correct. I should put it all file, right? And there, US laptop sales. Okay, you open. This is how you open the text file. Okay, and you choose delimited here, and you say there is a header. Okay, and then you go to next. And this is based on comma, so I will put comma here. Can you see it? Okay. And then what I will do is next. And I will tell that this general, this column is actually a date. So I click this column, okay, and then I will tell this is the date. What is the format of the date? It's a month, day, year. Okay. Then I click finish. There. I have a date. I have a date. So this is the sales. This is the cost. So I hope you can create. So this is basically the revenue. Right? Can you make a profit out of this? Profit is sales minus cost. Can you do that? That's it.
Okay, yes.
Very easy. Oh, if you want further, you can go profit per month. More complicated. But anyway, just go the profit. Can you make it profit? Profit. Like that. How to do profit? Profit is what? Sales minus cost. Huh? Oh, that. And then you will do copy, right? You see? If I do copy, okay, I will use a key. Look at this. This is what I'm doing. Okay, when you want to copy, okay, you go to the one that have a content, okay, using arrow key, and then use N down, right? And then go back to the one that you want to do, this column, and then I press Shift key, okay, and then N up, and then Control V. Very fast. If you know how to use arrow and shift, it's faster than use mouse.
Sir, how do we get to the bottom?
Go to this cell, okay, N down.
N.
N
down.
N, yeah, and then down arrow. Okay. So
Oh.
F M and then down. Okay. Don't do anything. Just go. This is just to move around, right? And then go to this column, and then you press Shift, okay, and up, like that. So if you know how to use the keyboard, okay, that is faster than any mouse.
Yeah, my keyboard is a 60% keyboard. It doesn't have N key.
There must be N key is there. Maybe using function N, like FNN.
FNN.
Yes, there must be there because N is like a original keyboard. Must be there.
Oh wait, I cannot go right away down. I go slowly, like.
That one because you don't use the N. END. N. There is an N button.
Yeah, when I click N and I go down.
That means maybe
go right
you use
to the
function FNN. Probably.
If I use FN, I go page by page. I mean, like, if I only can view one under 15, I will go to 16 to 20.
Should not be.
Cannot go down right away.
Anyway, try to learn how to use your own keyboard. Okay. There must be a function N. Home. Okay. Page up, page down, home, and must be there. If you use page up, page down, that means that is not correct button yet.
Oh, it's control arrow down.
Okay, maybe in your keyboard using control. So I don't know your laptop must have a certain way. So you try to familiarize yourself with your laptop. Okay. So anyway, this is optional, meaning that if you want to do it fast. This is to move around very fast. So home key
Sir, and then how we select the whole column?
shift. You use shift and shift and up.
And up, okay.
Yeah. Shift means you
Shift.
select the whole thing. Shift.
Oh, okay. That works.
Working.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I don't want to spoil the bin, so until here is fine. Can you create a profit? That's it. Yes. Good. And try to get the profit per month. How to get the profit per month? Then I will create month. Okay. How to get the month? How to get the month? Yeah, you just put month. Okay. Month of what? Month of the day. Okay. Again, I go down here. Oh, wait. Copy first. Okay. And I go down. And then shift and up. I get the month, right?
And then how do we combine all of it to see if
Anyways,
month
many ways. You want automatic or you want to use a function? You can do that.
probably using if, right?
Function.
If month
Oh no,
or
there is a sum if.
Oh.
You know,
some
there is a
if.
sum.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sum if. Okay. So sum if the range is profit, right? So and then what is your
Criteria.
area?
Month is equal to 4.
Yeah, month is equal to 4. Okay. So where is the month? So month equal to 4. Oh, what happened? Some range. Oh, it's not working. Anyway, so the better way is easy. You press this table in the beginning. Can you see it? Okay. And I go to insert. Okay. And I go to pivot table. Okay. And I just click OK. And what do you want to do? You get the profit, right? So I will just put profit here. Where do you want to put the profit? In the row?
Yes, probably rows.
I will put in the column is month. No, the profit is not in the row. The profit is the values. The row I will remove. So, how to remove? Remove. Okay, now I get it. There, I get the profit. Oh, this,
okay.
I will change that into sum. So I change to sum. How to do sum? There, the sum. There, I get the sum. That's a profit per month.
Yes.
Easy. Piece of cake, isn't it, in Excel? It's too fast for your. Oh, what is the next question a while ago? Get the average sales, cost and profit. Oh, that's easy. Average, just average. Huh? So let's get the average. So average cost, average sales, average profit. Okay, so how to do? Well, just put, so what is that cost? So you just go the cost, shift and down, shift, you get that. Sales. So you just put, this is the sales and down, shift, you get that. This is with profit, the same thing. Eh? Rates of this profit. Okay, per sales, please. No problem. Okay, practice. Huh? Do you have any question or okay? Show me what you get so that I'm. Oh, see. I'll stop staring.
Sir, can I ask again about the pivot table because I quite missed it because you went too fast on the pivot table.
Okay, no problem. Go. What do you want to ask?
Wait, I'll share my screen. So for pivot table, wait.
Anyway, I will have a special slide later about pivot table. Don't worry about it. This is just too fast in the beginning. So, okay,
Then,
to your A1. Okay, and before that A1, there is a how to put
The arrow, the top left corner. Yep.
this one here. Can you see that? You
yeah.
okay? You press that one. It will select the whole things, right? And then you go to insert. Okay, you go to insert pivot table. Yes. Okay, that's the whole things, correct? And then you worksheet, click OK. Okay, now you just drag and drop from this cell. So, for example, you drag and drop the profit in the values. Values here.
Oh, here.
Yes. Correct. And then you put the months in the columns. Oh, you did it. Okay, finish.
Okay. Okay.
Super easy, eh?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, you average, you get it very easy. Super. Okay. Livy, your turn. Share your screen.
Actually, I miss. How can I go directly to the
Okay,
class?
you did not copy yet. You did not copy yet. Okay. This is not minus. Oh yeah, correct, minus. Okay, that copy down then. Can you copy down? Okay. If you know how to use a keyboard, this will be faster, especially for big data. Okay, anyway, too much. Go up a little bit. Okay, and then next one also. Column H, you need to do. Go up. Can you use a keyboard of function and up without mouse?
Oh, okay.
Click,
Mm,
click in any cell in. Okay. Okay, go to the H2, Control C.
Control C.
Yes, and then go to G now using keyboard.
Mhm.
Using keyboard, you used to go to the left arrow to
Left
yes,
and it's done.
no, left arrow first to the left, not to the right.
Yeah.
Can you go to G? Okay, and then N down, and N, and N, and then arrow down. No, in G. You are still in G. So come back to G, and then F, N, N, for control N, and then arrow down.
Yeah, I have already clicked it, but it's not here.
It's not working. Okay, anyway, go to maybe using paste down to in G until the end of the until the end of the data. Try to do it. To copy now. Just copy the column H, okay? Try to copy, just to copy the column H. Can you do? Just copy the column H until down there. So if you go there, go to H, and then press Shift.
See?
Shift.
Yes.
Yes. If you can use N up. No, up.
It's not working.
Okay, not working. So anyway, Shift arrow up.
Shift control up. Shift
Yes.
control
Oh,
arrow up.
Shift control up.
Oh,
Oh, you did. Now control V.
Control V.
Yes, you did it. Very good. Okay. Okay. Now go to pivot table. Okay. Joy Pancha, you teach me. Come on.
To pivot table, select all and then insert. Select all. Yes. Okay. Insert pivot chart. Oh yeah, or pivot table. Yes. You can. Okay.
okay.
And then put the month into the columns because there is the category, and then we want the value of the profit, right? So put the profit in the value, and then change the count of the drop arrow after the count off. Change it into oh wait, oh yeah, value field setting. I think click that, and
Oh,
oh, why it only show 4?
Open your original sheet.
Yeah,
I think she only have.
I think there is something wrong with your month. Oh, there is 5. Huh.
Okay. Did you do it? Okay, good.
It only shows 4, sir. Even though this month there are three months, like 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mine is only 4. Maybe when you copy,
Maybe the select month, because it only shows 555, right? That is the first profit. Maybe you didn't select all of it.
yeah.
Select all and then
See,
try to
select all. Can I see? Can I see the column H first? Can you go to column H?
column is here.
Yes. Okay.
One.
Yes. That's correct. Click anything in column H. Any cell. Okay, that should be correct. Okay then. Okay, let's go back to A1 home. We just press home. A1. A. Go up and then yes. Yes, okay. And then click there in beside the yes, that one. Yeah. Yes. And then go insert. Insert pivot table. Pivot table. Yes, correct. Correct. 8 to 8. Correct. 8 to 8. Okay, click OK. Okay. Supposed to be now you go to month, put in column. And then why is 2, 4? Super strength. And then the profit in the values. So you have only one field. No,
yeah,
that's super strange.
and it only shows 555, which is the
Yeah,
first.
that's only the first one. Only the
Yeah, only the first one.
That's super strange. You can send the file to me and then I will check why. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there is some error in the formula that you put there. I just guess. Because okay, go to the first H2. Can I?
Oh,
Yeah, it's the same. It's supposed to be.
Maybe try to create another one pivot table. Maybe try to select all and then insert and then pivot table again.
Actually, she did.
Huh. Or maybe try to open the settings on the top right under the pivot table fields. Choose field to add report. Click the setting. Um, oh, there's nothing here. Okay.
There's nothing there. So yeah, you can save your work and send to me. Okay. By email or by WhatsApp, whatever. So I will check why. I don't know why. Also, at this point. So anyway, you have learned all of these things. So anyway, what did you learn so far?
So today we learn about, well, first of all, what is spreadsheet,
Spreadsheet,
and we learn about sequence and making a loop,
Yeah.
and also anchoring and also pivot tables. I
Okay.
think. Yeah, and a lot of shortcuts.
Okay. Shortcut is very fast if you know how to use Control and Shift and N button. Okay. This require practice. You know, if you practice a lot, very fast. Okay. If you don't practice, you don't know. Your hand will not know. Even if you know, your hand will not know. Okay. I think the first slide is finished. Let's go to the second slide. Is it okay? So the second slide is about variable name and series. For those practice a while ago, you have question, except for Livy, I will check your work, okay? But Joy and Pancha, no problem, right? Okay. So let's start with the second slide. Okay, so it's about series and name range. Can you see it? My slide, can you see my slide?
Yes, we can see you.
Yeah, okay. So we'll talk about series, name range, copy, paste, value, and transpose. So this is like very, very foundation. Anyway, Excel enable you to save time by completing the series value automatically. Okay. For example, if you need to put 1 to 100 okay, in the executive file, so you can just put a few numbers and then select the cell and then drag it over. Okay, I will show you in Excel. So, example, I put 1 here, 2 here. This is the first 2 numbers, and I select like this. Okay, and then we drag down, right? Oh, so we get the series, right? So, but actually Excel can do beyond this, okay? What happened is, instead of 1, 2, okay, instead of 1, 2, I will do 1 and then 3. What will happen if I drag this?
It will add up in increments of 2.
Correct. Okay. So it will become a 1, 3, 5, 7. So let's do a reverse engineering now. Okay. What is Excel doing actually? Can Excel do Fibonacci? Can Excel do this fill up series? Can Excel do a Fibonacci? Example, I will put 1, 1, 2, 3. Can Excel do the rest? The rest should be 5, right, in here. Okay, let's make it 5. Okay, I give example to the Excel 5, this one. What will happen if I continue this? Will Excel give 8?
I don't think so. No.
You don't think so? Yeah, it's wrong, right? So what Excel is doing? What is the algorithm behind Excel?
Why is it 5.4?
Now, why is it 5.4? That's a good question. Okay. Why? So we do a reverse engineering, okay? Then you start to think about it. Come on. What Excel is doing?
Oh,
Do you have any idea? Okay, try another series. Okay, I will I'll put multiply by 2, multiply by 2, right? And then this one I multiply again by 2, and then I multiply again by 2. Okay, now I drag this and create a series. Will it go 16, 32?
yes.
It's
Oh
not.
no.
It's not. It's not. Why? What is Excel doing?
In that case, it is making a pattern, right? This one.
Yes.
This time it is
So,
making a pattern. So it changed the
very
1
good.
into 2, and then the 2 into 3. So
Okay.
it will
What is the pattern that Excel use? What is the algorithm behind? This is a
basically taking the existing pattern and plus it in at one. Right, I think. But I don't know about the Fibonacci one, the previous
no,
one.
is not correct. Anyway, so we try already. Okay. If it is a simple pattern, add 1 or 2, it works. But if you do a multiply, not working. If you use another series like Fibonacci, not working. So what is working for this? By knowing this working algorithm behind, then you know what to expect, isn't it? Start to think about it. Come on, give idea. What Excel is doing. To a reverse engineering. So we try it and then it's not working, right? We give some pattern, Excel not working correctly. So then what pattern will work correctly? What? Oh, let's do something else. Okay. Excel is quite smart. Right? I will put Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. And then I will drag this. Wow, it works. Right? It's not just numbers. Huh? I can. Okay, I will put January here. Okay, February. This. Yeah, it works. Also date and day. So it works. But for numbers, there is something there that not really correct. Why? Come on, give your idea first. You learn high school, huh? You learn high school in mathematics, so you already know this. Come on, you know that. What is the pattern that Excel is doing? What is called it? What is the name of that? You forgot.
It is basically like taking the difference between the
Exactly.
previous
Yes.
cells and then adding it.
So
Is it
it's very
arithmetic?
close. It's very close. What's the name of that series?
It's arithmetic.
Exactly. One side you get a good presentation.
Okay.
Arithmetic. Okay. It's called
Arithmetic. Yeah. Oh. But what is happening to the Fibonacci?
No,
Is it 5?
because basically field series pattern is arithmetic series. So then geometric series doesn't work. Fibonacci doesn't work. All other series does not work. It's the algorithm based on arithmetic series.
Oh,
Oh,
so any other pattern will not
will
work.
not work. Okay, the algorithm
Mm.
is based on one series only, with this arithmetic series, which is based on the difference. Take note on that, right? Nice to see the reverse engineering. Okay. Meaning you have the algorithm, you want to know what is behind. Right? What is behind it? We don't just accept certain things, you know. We start to skeptic about it and then start to think what is behind. That is how we learn something, isn't it? Then we can know better. Oh, next time I will always use a arithmetic series for this. Okay. So is it something useful?
Yes.
Yes. Good, eh? Okay, so let's go to the next topic. It is called name range. So suppose I want to get the total of these cities, Arizona, California, and so on. Can I use the formula to compute the total sales in terms of the name of the cities rather than the sum of 1 to 25 and still get the right answer? That's the question, right? So what's the difference between a name in workbook scope and a name in worksheet scope? This is the discussion in this topic. So how to create a name first? So I will give you a three-way. Okay. So one is very easy. Just enter the name range in the name box. Okay. The second is to create a selection. Okay. And the third one is to use the name manager. I will show you in a chat. Okay. Okay. So let's do in Excel. Okay, so I want to give a name. So, for example, this 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like 1, 2, 3. So I give a name here. What is the name that you want? So I'll give a name. This is an input. Okay. Yeah, this is the name box. Can you see it? Right, the name box. You give a name. So you can also put say you have a series 12, 15, and then I drop this, right? And then this series, you also name it as, for example, my series. So now you have a name for the series, not just a cell, but a series. So how do I know this name? Okay, so you go to the formula, okay, and you go to the name manager. There, the one that I just inputted in the name box is already there. Can you see it? Okay, and this is the scope. Okay, the scope is in workbook, meaning even if you change the sheet, for example, I go to new sheet. Okay, I create a new sheet here, and then I'll put equal input. There, the input is the one that you put there a while ago in the name box. It's already there, so I just put up here. Multiply by 5. There, become 615. It is in the sheet 3 in here. You see that? This is another sheet, but still referring to that sheet 2. It is this one, input. Okay, so when the scope is workbook, it works for the whole workbook, which is the whole file. So any sheet is okay. If you don't like it, you can change this. Okay, the scope, you can change to another one. Yeah. So how to change? Once you set, you cannot change that. So now I have in sheet 3, and I want to get a new input here. For example, I put 12 here. Okay, and I want to name it input. What will happen? If I put input in the name box, because you already have the name input in SIP2, it will not work. I will show you. So I will put input here. What will happen if I click, I press enter, it will go to SIP2. It doesn't work, right? So to make it work, what I will do is I go to the formula, name manager, okay? I create a new. Again, the name is input, so I will put input. But the scope you change, okay? The scope is only for SIP3. Okay, there. Now you have two name, okay? Both the name is input, but this one is in SIP3 and the other one is in the workbook. So,
but sir, if we make a formula in sheet 3 and then we call input, how does it know which one?
exactly, this is what I did. Input times 5, right? So it's referring to SIP3, the local win, okay, not the global one.
Oh, what if the global one and the sheet book scope is on the same sheet?
Now let's try to do that. So this is the global one, right?
And then we make another one that
Yeah,
is
we
also
make
called
another one. So
input.
then input, okay, multiply by 2. It will use the global one because it's in the SIP2. Now your question is more complicated. How if I want to use that in SIP3, in SIP2? So I will just do this. I go to SIP3 and I use this input. Okay, and then I multiply by 2. I can do that. And look at this, the difference now. Can you see it? Now it will say SIP3 input. SIP3 with the what is that? Exclamation and then input. So it means I'm using the input of SIP3. Can you see in the formula bar here? This is SIP, the name of the SIP, and then exclamation, meaning the scope that you want. Is it clear or is it not clear? Okay. So be very careful with the name range, especially if you have many seats. Okay. Try to use the seat name rather than to use the global. Otherwise, you will start to create the debugging error, debugging which one which. Okay. So anyway, if you debug that, Excel have a way to see let me so Excel have a way to show you. Okay. There. You can trace dependence. There.
Precedence or
dependent in after, precedent mean before. So you will see here input SIP3 is from another SIP. Okay. And here also, if you press precedent, it's from there. So you know where this input comes from. It's different. Okay, if you If you don't like it, you just remove all the arrows. Yes. This is to debug if you really need to debug. Okay. So say in here, you can put trace dependent, so it will go with the arrow. Okay, so this is the debugging tool in Excel, basically, to show where it comes from. Okay, until here, probably. So we'll discuss again the name range in next meeting. Okay. But at least now you know how to use the name box and the scoping of the name range. So up to here, is there any question? No question, right? So anyway, Excel is really super easy. Okay. So yeah, the name must be unique. Okay, if you name it differently, it will give you a different result. Okay. Anyway, so I think today is until here. Okay, and no assignment. So check the slide again. Next meeting, we will probably finish 2 or 3 more slides. Yeah.
For the project topic and ideas, is it next week?
Do you want to present it next week?
Up to you, sir.
No, it's up to you. So if you are ready, so please present it next week. Is it okay? I will post assignment in Google Classroom, and then you just post it in the comments. What is the possible topic that you want? And then next week you present it probably 3 minutes or 5 minutes.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. So see you next week then. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for today.
So for the file, I have sent it to
Yes,
the.
I downloaded it already. So I will check later and I will email you.
Okay.
Okay. Or in WhatsApp, I will say. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you.